Who was Mirza Ghulam Ahmad? What were his failed prophecies? How did Allah humiliate him in this world and the hereafter? Why is he called Kadhab? Before we answer all these questions, here is a little something for you to check out first. They did not know it was their last Ramadan. So what excuse do we have now to not learn the book of Allah? This Ramadan, learn all the stories from Quran. Copies are limited, so order yours now. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is the founder of the Ahmadiyya religion, which Na'udhu Billah says that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was a messenger of Allah and God sent him wahi. Allah ridiculed him by proving his prophecies and predictions brutally wrong. Here are the top 10 of them. Prophecy number 1. The first prophecy made by Mirza Ghulam Ahmad and that failed clearly and ridiculously was that he will die at the age of 80. In his book Haqiqatul Wahi, Ghulam Ahmad writes that Allah has sent him a wahi and told him that his life would be prolonged to the age of 80, give or take 5 years. He has also mentioned that at the time of writing that book, his age was 67. Brothers and sisters, can you believe that Ghulam Ahmad died the very next year of making this prediction? Prophecy number 2. In the year 1879, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad receives a revelation that Jesus, Hazrat Isa bin Maryam, was about to appear on earth. According to him, the revelation said, God is going to bring mercy upon you. So, if you revert to sin and disobedience, we will also revert to chastisement and punishment. Hell is the confinement of disbelievers. But guess what? 12 years later, in the year 1891, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad claims that he had received a wahi saying that Jesus, Hazrat Isa ibn Maryam, had died. And even some years later, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad claims to be the Messiah, the son of Mary. Prophecy number 3. In the year 1881, he had revealed the revelation that said that Allah will bring 2 women to me. One will be a virgin and the other will be a widow. In his book, several years later, close to his death, Ghulam Ahmad mentions that he has 4 sons from the wife who came to him as a virgin. He still awaits the promised widow. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad died without ever getting married to a widow. His son tries to cover this up by saying that both prophecies have been fulfilled through his wife, who came to him as a virgin and was left behind as a widow. Prophecy number 4. According to one of the prophecies of Ghulam Ahmad, therefore God has forever subjected the Jews nation to servitude. Wherever they live, they will live as slaves. We know how that brutally failed. Jews have today created their own government and they are even using that to subjugate the Muslims. Prophecy number 5. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad published in his book that God had promised him 4 sons and that they will live long lives. He did have 4 sons, but one of them, Mubarak Ahmad, died too early. Prophecy number 6. In 1888, a revelation came to Mirza Ghulam Ahmad stating that he should ask the hand of Muhammadi Begum in marriage from her father Ahmad Beg. In case he declines, Muhammadi Begum will suffer from great distress. Then whoever she gets married to in the future will die within 2.5 years of the marriage. The girl's father will also die within 3 years of the date of marriage. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was in fact declined the hand of Muhammadi Begum in marriage. And of course, nothing happened as predicted. Prophecy number 7. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad had a 15-day debate with Abdullah Atham, a Christian scholar. At the end of the debate, Mirza Ghulam wrote in his book some alleged revelations. According to him, he had been revealed by God that whoever was false in the debate will be cast in hell and will be humiliated and punished. This will happen on this very earth within the 15 months of the debate. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad also claimed that if this prophecy does not come true in 15 months, he will be ready to accept any punishment. Nothing happened in the next 15 months, but On the last day of this period, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad claims about another revelation in which God says to him that Abdullah Atham showed signs of sorrow and grief, and so he will not be punished. Another prophecy proved wrong. Prophecy number 8. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad dreamed about going to Delhi and then returning back safe and sound. However, during his life, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad never travelled to Delhi. His sons reinterpreted the prophecy saying he meant that a person resembling him will travel to and back from Delhi. Mirza Mahmud travelled to Delhi and said that the prophecy had been fulfilled. Prophecy number 9. In Feb 1906, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad predicted that a son will be born to Muhammadi Begum. He will be called Alam Kaaba, Bashirud-Dawla and Nasiruddin. In fact, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad made several prophecies later on with several more names for the baby. The mother Muhammadi Begum dies in 1908 and she never gave birth to a son. So here is another prophecy by Mirza Ghulam Ahmad that proved wrong. Prophecy number 10. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad predicted in the first decade of the 20th century that the queen will die soon. But in fact, the queen outlived Mirza Ghulam Ahmad himself by several years. And so, there goes the 10th failed prophecy by Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had rightly said, "Verily by Allah, the last hour will not come until 30 Dajjals will appear and the final one will be the one-eyed false Messiah." Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was surely one of the Dajjals. May Allah save us from all the false messiahs. Ameen. They did not know it was their last Ramadan. So what excuse do we have now to not learn the book of Allah? This Ramadan, learn all the stories from Quran. Copies are limited, so order yours now. They did not know it was their last Ramadan. So what excuse do we have now to not learn the book of Allah? This Ramadan, learn all the stories from Quran. Copies are limited, so order yours now.